Welcome to Offgrid Victory. So today I wanted to talk to you about some grinding discs or circular cutting discs. And I got my little Bosch grinder here, and the specific application I want to talk to you about is not cutting metal, because there's lots of videos on YouTube about that. And usually in terms of the speed, this Makita is the fastest in terms of actually cutting through metal. This DeWalt is pretty good too. It lasts a very long time. And of course this Lenex diamond bit metal cutter is the slowest, but it's supposed to last 1,000 cuts. I have no idea. And then you can buy, this is just an example, but this is a Harbor Freight grinding disc. And they work the least well, but they are the cheapest. But this video isn't that. This video is cutting hardy backer material like so, or cement board, or some people call it, I guess, what else? Yeah, cement board, hardy backer, things like that, cement board. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you how well these things cut. And I can tell you, I've used a masonry bit, obviously thinner grinding disc than this. This is just an example of one, but this size, it's fairly decent in terms of cutting through the cement board material, this stuff. But the problem is it tends to fray, and if you put a lot of pressure on this as you're grinding through or cutting through the material, what happens is you can actually chip the disc and have some flyback in terms of the material, and so you don't want that. And so I've been looking at alternatives, and I think I found the best one now. Same thing with the DeWalt blade and even the masonry bit from Harbor Freight. They'll all do the job. It'll be slow, but like I said, it tends to fray the disc out, and really that's not the best thing to use for cutting this material, the cement board hardy backer material. So let me demonstrate it with what I think is the best use of this diamond disc wheel by Lenex. I have one mounted here. As you can see, this one's been quite well used on this Bosch grinder. Let me go and start up my generator and show it to you. Excuse the camera work. All right, let's go ahead and turn this guy on. Alrighty. So I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to do this one-handed. Obviously, you don't want to do that one-handed. You want to wear some gloves. I am actually wearing eye protection, so that's fine. So let's do this. All right. So that was the action. And put it down. And then let me show you what I have here. So this cement board, as you can see, is cut fairly well through. I mean, there's a little bit of residual material left over, but as you can see, that edge is pretty clean. And the nice thing about using a grinding disc like this is you can cut arcs and even circles. And the other nice thing about this diamond bit, as you can see, is it's rigid. It's one piece of steel, so you're not going to have any breakage off the disc as you might experience with these masonry discs or grinding wheels, especially from Harbor Freight. And so the way to go in terms of cutting through this material, the cement board hardy backer, this is the best thing right here, the Lenex diamond bit grinder. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and shalom.